In the silent chambers of our innermost thoughts, we find ourselves entangled in the web of human connections, bound by ties that often bind tighter than chains. But amidst the labyrinth of relationships, there exists a guiding light, a beacon of Stoic wisdom that illuminates the path to liberation. Today, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, guided by the 11 signs that herald the necessity of ending every relationship, even those cherished bonds with family and friends. Sign 1. The toxic echoes. As Stoic sage Seneca once mused, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Yet, when the echoes of toxicity reverberate in our souls, poisoning our thoughts and actions, it's time to heed the call of self-preservation. Whether it be a friend who thrives on negativity or a family member who drains our vitality with their incessant drama, the Stoic path beckons us to sever ties with those who hinder our growth. Sign 2. The erosion of virtue. In the pursuit of excellence, Stoicism teaches us to embody the cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. Yet, when our relationships become breeding grounds for vice rather than virtue, we stand at the precipice of moral decay. Whether it be succumbing to peer pressure or compromising our principles to maintain harmony, the erosion of virtue heralds the death knell of any meaningful connection. Sign 3. The siren song of dependency. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus once remarked, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Yet, when we find ourselves shackled by the chains of dependency, unable to chart our own course, we relinquish the very essence of our humanity. Whether it be a parasitic friend who feeds off our energy or a family member who stifles our autonomy with their suffocating expectations, the Stoic path calls us to break free from the bonds of codependency. Sign 4. The abyss of betrayal. In the tapestry of human relationships, trust forms the warp and weft that binds us together. Yet, when betrayal tears through the fabric of trust, leaving behind gaping wounds of deceit and treachery, we stand on the precipice of irreparable damage. Whether it be a friend who betrays our confidence or a family member who turns their back on us in our hour of need, the Stoic path bids us to walk away from those who trample upon the sanctity of trust. Sign 5. The silence of resentment. As Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once reflected, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Yet, when resentment festers in the depths of our souls, poisoning our thoughts and emotions, we become prisoners of our own bitterness. Whether it be a friend who wrongs us with impunity or a family member who stokes the flames of animosity, the Stoic path implores us to release the burden of resentment and embrace the liberating power of forgiveness. Sign 6. The descent into chaos. In the chaos of life's tumultuous journey, we seek solace in the sanctuary of stability and order. Yet, when our relationships descend into the abyss of chaos and dysfunction, leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams and broken promises, we stand on the brink of despair. Whether it be a friend who thrives on drama or a family member who brings nothing but chaos into our lives, the Stoic path exhorts us to seek refuge in the calm waters of tranquility. Sign 7. The echoes of manipulation. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus once observed, man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Yet, when manipulation becomes the currency of our relationships, breeding a culture of deceit and deception, we forfeit the sanctity of genuine connection. Whether it be a friend who plays mind games or a family member who manipulates us for their own gain, the Stoic path calls us to break free from the chains of manipulation and reclaim our autonomy. Sign 8. The erosion of boundaries. In the tapestry of human relationships, boundaries form the bulwark that safeguards our emotional and psychological well-being. Yet, when our boundaries are breached with impunity, leaving us vulnerable to exploitation and abuse, we stand on the precipice of self-annihilation. Whether it be a friend who disregards our boundaries or a family member who tramples upon our autonomy, the Stoic path beckons us to fortify our boundaries and protect the sanctity of our innermost selves. Sign 9. The weight of obligation. As Stoic philosopher Seneca once pondered, it is quality rather than quantity that matters. Yet, when obligation becomes the cornerstone of our relationships, overshadowing the bonds of genuine affection and camaraderie, we become slaves to duty rather than champions of choice. Whether it be a friend who guilt-trips us into compliance or a family member who burdens us with unrealistic expectations, the Stoic path reminds us that true connection is born of mutual respect and reciprocity. Sign 10. The echoes of resentment. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus once mused, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Yet, when resentment festers in the depths of our souls, poisoning our thoughts and emotions, we become prisoners of our own bitterness. Whether it be a friend who wrongs us with impunity or a family member who stokes the flames of animosity, the Stoic path implores us to release the burden of resentment and embrace the liberating power of forgiveness. Sign 11. The echoes of self-deception. In the labyrinth of human relationships, authenticity forms the bedrock upon which genuine connection is built. Yet, when we deceive ourselves into believing that a relationship is worth salvaging despite all evidence to the contrary, we become architects of our own downfall. Whether it be a friend who undermines our self-worth or a family member who gaslights us into submission, the Stoic path calls us to confront the harsh realities of our circumstances and embrace the empowering truth of self-awareness. As the sage concludes their discourse, the echoes of Stoic wisdom reverberate in the depths of our souls, stirring a longing for self-control and fortitude. In the silence that follows, we find ourselves standing at the crossroads of choice, poised to embark on a journey of liberation and self-discovery. With each sign illuminated, we are reminded of the profound truth that true freedom lies not in the chains that bind us, but in the choices that set us free.